Hi guys, welcome back to Be Adventures. We have another gear review. Oh, what's it on? It's on flashlights. Ha ha ha. Yeah, you knew it. But, well, you probably read the video title. But, this one is important, guys. So I don't want to waste time. I'll say it straight. If you cannot afford a flashlight, okay, I'm just going to say it. You cannot afford to travel. Yep, I said it. If you cannot afford a flashlight, you cannot afford to travel. Okay? Now, you'll understand why when I get to the end. Now, basically, I've already reviewed these two, the MXDL pen flashlight. This is pretty much 80 to 100 lumens, excellent. I've been carrying this every day, using it every day in Australia, and I've traveled with it, but it's somewhat new. This is my favorite travel flashlight. It's actually this one, this Police, RX Police. That's actually a Chinese manufacturer. Okay, RX. I'll just get the camera to focus. Come on, camera. There you go. RX. Now, there's many different manufacturers. One of the popular ones is, I think, oh, I've forgotten the name now. Ultrafire. Ultrafire is a popular one too, meaning they all copy each other. But this RX Police one, if you ever see one, test it out. I actually tested it in Philippines, made sure it worked. But the quality feels really good. It feels really strong. I liked it so much, so I actually bought this in Philippines. I've been using it 4 years, traveling with it for 4 years. Okay, bidding on it, sweating on it, doing my crazy adventures. I got a second one. It is technically called the CREE, Mini CREE LED. CREE is the type of LED, the light emitting diode, that thing there that creates the light. Okay, I got this cheaper one, just a standalone light, and a little bit disappointed. It's not as good quality. It rattles. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that. It rattles. This is somewhat loose, okay, and it's not as powerful, okay. So this one I got in Philippines is actually much better quality. I'll show you the case. I've already done a dedicated review, but just for the sake of it while we're here, it came with this case and a charger. Let's see if I still got it in there. Yep, and a charger. So these ones are really good. But like I said, if you're in person, try to test it out in person. Make sure it all works and make sure you're happy with it. But I already knew when I bought this that, hey, this is pretty good quality. Now anyway, why am I harping on about this? So even this cheapo one is pretty good, okay? Even then, like, it's not as good quality as the RX Police one. You see, they look very similar. But like I said, this one you can tell is a little bit looser, a little bit poorer quality. The crowns are a little bit different. Okay, this one has a higher crown or more pronounced crown. Okay, some people may like that. Okay. But yeah. So like I said, it's much of a muchness. There's many different manufacturers and they copy each other. But it is, even though these are so affordable, I got this for about $10 Australian, about $6 US in Philippines. And I got this for about $3 or $4 US, standalone, without the charger, without the case. So sometimes it is better to pay for quality. And even then, guys, come on. We're talking about under $10, okay? That's why I say if you can't afford these, if you can't afford $10, like a cup of coffee or a bottle of soda, then you cannot afford to travel. Now the reason why I'm doing this other review is I found this. I was actually buying a bunch of these. I bought some more. And during that process, I found this. Now this is also copied. It's known as the Q5 CREE LED. And what's so ingenious is it's these two put together. It is compact like a pen. It's even smaller than my existing pen flashlight. See? Just a little bit smaller. It has a much better clip, exactly what I was looking for. You can clip onto a shirt, your pants, a backpack, a strap, you know, pack strap, anything. So your baseball cap or a hat, if you wished. Where this one, the clip wasn't really useful. See how it's too wide and too thick. It's not, you can't even really actuate it. And it would tear up my clothing. It's just not useful. It's only good for a lanyard or a piece of cord if you want to hang it. This, of course, you can do that too. And it has a dedicated lanyard loop. Okay, there we go. Can you see that dedicated lanyard loop? I'll get a pen. Can you see what I mean? Inside here. See? It has these holes. Okay. So you can put in your favorite lanyard or a piece of cord. So, again, dedicated. I haven't had any problems with... I've used it for about 1 month. About 1 month here in Australia, everyday carry. I have not had any problems with this moving around too much or coming off. Some people have been concerned about that. You might be able to see. It's only a half semicircle. I might even be able to push it. it's on there pretty tight. But yeah, so you might be able to push it around, but I don't see that as a problem. You could even super glue it and put duct tape if it's really that much of an issue. But so far so good. I'm still testing it. So I will be traveling with this. I will be traveling overseas, but this is also my everyday carry now. This one, I would say, is about 200 lumens, but they advertise that it's 300 lumens, and I believe it. Okay, I believe it. I'll show you also my batteries. I haven't really covered that much, and I should. Batteries are very important, meaning if you have poor quality batteries, you will have poor quality light. So this is just a good brand rechargeable battery. Okay, AAA size. It's got a good output, meaning it's pretty good. I'll give you guys an example. This is AA. This is the packet. Okay. I just get them from the supermarket Aldi. See 2400 mAh. I'm not a technical expert, but this is a good rating. Basically, my point is, I put it in. Okay, I got this for about $250 US, and then these cost about $1 each, so $350 US all up. Okay, so I certainly got it for a good price. You can find the flashlight itself for around $3 US, and like I said, you use your favorite battery. I like to use rechargeables and reuse them. Okay, I'm going to turn off the light and just give you a quick demo. Okay, we'll adjust it. See, very intense. Very, very intense light, okay? So I actually believe when they advertise this as 300 lumens, I believe it. I actually think it is. Just to give you a comparison, see, much weaker. The camera's adjusting, but that's good. That's very accurate to the human eye. Okay, and see, much more intense. This new flashlight over here, much more intense. So it's a thin beam, but intense. Okay, see, I'll turn it off. Okay, and then we'll compare it to the police CREE, mini CREE. See, wow, see, really hot. That was the intense. It washed out the camera. But see, this one is a bit tighter. See in the center, a little bit tighter, but still very intense. I'll turn that off. See, the camera's adjusting. Turn this one back on. Okay. Now I just want to make that point. And here's the other cheaper one. Okay, this is the cheaper CREE. Come on. You know what? That was a really good demo. That's what I was talking about. This one is poorer quality. Okay, so okay, there you go. I got it on camera. See, this one's still intense. This one even looks brighter. Make sure this got the right setting. So he's got the strobe. Okay, there's a hot setting, the bright setting. See? So very similar. This one is just a bit thicker, as you can see, a bit thicker beam, but this one's still very intense, just a smaller beam. Okay, I'll turn that off again. Okay, and we'll do another swap. Okay, so this is the Q5, the new Q5 that I'm playing with. Okay. Alright guys, so the point is, excellent. Excellent for what this is. Perfect. It's smaller and more compact and more powerful. So all I did was, this manufacturer is that they just took that technology from these CREE, the CREE LED technology, and they just made it more compact. I absolutely love it. So yeah, this is going to be my new everyday carry and travel flashlight. I think it can even replace all of them, but I will be traveling with all of these. Excuse me. And let's go outside and do a demonstration. So we'll go do a little demonstration video, and then we'll finish up. Okay guys, I'm clearly in just parkland area, a bit of bushland. I'm just going to show you guys this obviously in the daytime, so you have an idea. Okay, and there's a walkway here, the pathway, sorry. And the pathway here is maybe about 30 meters, just to give you guys an idea. Alright, so you can take a good look in the daytime. It's a bit overcast. Okay guys, I'm back at that nature reserve strip. Obviously it's nice and dark. Now this camera is actually the Canon G9X. I'll do a dedicated review, but it is actually excellent at night time. Let's not waste time. I'm using the MXDL. See, I'm washing the light, I'm reflecting the light back on, the MXDL, forgive me if I got the name wrong. The one I think is about 80 to 100 lumens. Okay, see? The camera's adjusting very well. Great for lighting up the immediate vicinity and a couple of meters. I'll actually say even 10 meters. Sorry, my hand's in the way. so it's not really picking it up well on camera. It's just barely making it about maybe 10 meters to that tree. See, I'm lining up the tree, so it's pretty weak, but that's good. The camera's showing that it is weak. Okay, so it's great for lighting up the immediate area. As you can see, the camera's focusing. Okay, and I'm gonna go down the street. See, now there's a street light, that's a good reference point. That's obviously washing out the camera, meaning it's hard to see, but yeah, no way could this go down all that way. I'm gonna turn around. Improvising, yeah, that's even better. I'll turn off the light, see how dark it is. I purposely came here thinking there would be no street light. I didn't realize that one would be on. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's not. So as you can see, a few meters ahead, probably about really washed out at 10 meters. It's not really making much of a difference, but yeah, that's a much better example. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. We'll keep rolling. I now have the Q5 LED pen. I'll do exactly what I did before. See, it's so bright, it's washing out the camera, but I'm reflecting it back so you can see it. Okay, look at that, intense. Look at the intensity of that beam. Yeah, just right in front. Now let's go further. Whoop. See, it's even lining up that tree very nicely. Okay, this camera is doing it justice. It looks very similar on the camera as it does to the human eye. See, lighting up very bright. So you can see it's a smaller beam, but very intense. Very intense in the middle. I'll stop moving around. See, very intense in the middle, and then a bit weaker on the sides, but still very intense. So not to exaggerate, I think this actually could be truly 300 lumens, just that it's a smaller beam. Very powerful. So let's move it back around. Forgive my camera work. See again, at the ground. Let's go further. Let's see, yeah, see? It's lighting up that tree much, much better. See, even further. Even spotlighting even further out. Sorry, I'm blocking the camera. Yeah? Lighting up all those trees. So I'd say that the range on this is excellent. Okay? Okay, and we'll keep rolling. And last but not least, the good old mini CREE. My favorite travel flashlight, the mini CREE. See the fatter one? Okay, and we'll do the same thing. Okay, as you can see, it's got a fatter, I'll let the camera adjust. And I'll show you guys down here. So you can intensify the beam, it's adjustable. Okay, so I'm adjusting it so it's a bit tighter. Move the camera down. See, it's a more intense hot beam, see? And it's just lighting up the tree there. Yeah? And then even further. I know it's a small beam, but just to show you guys, it's really hot and intense now. And the range is excellent. I'm not sure how well it's staying up on camera, yeah. And then if I widen it, see, it widens out again. Okay, so even with the other light down there washing it out, let's go intense again. See how, yeah, it looks good. See how intense it is? Even there, you can even see it even with the ambient light of that lamppost. See I'm moving it around now? Okay, so yeah, still excellent, still very powerful. Q5 pen flashlight, see, excellent, very intense. And it's just on and off, only two modes, on and off. See, very intense. And see, it's lighting up the whole pathway here, and even right up again back to that lamppost. Still excellent lighting, even with that ambient light from the lamppost, it's still turning up. Okay, very nice, very intense. Okay, let's pack up. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the demo and did a little bit of justice. But that's why I really got excited about this. The potential is huge. See all this? It replaces all of this. Yeah, awesome. And of course, very affordable. You know, like I said, around $3 US. So basically, if you have managed to get through this review, I'll give you a little reward. I will be traveling again to Philippines. I'll do a dedicated update video on that. So just a little bit of an Easter egg or a little bit of a quick update there. What else? I'm hoping to do some more camera reviews. So you'll be seeing some reviews of my new cameras. And yeah, so I've got a lot going on. I've been very busy with work and also getting ready for this next big adventure, big trip. So as usual guys, I am an Amazon affiliate. You can check the links down below. Check out the Facebook page, the main YouTube channel page. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and Be Adventures out.